Alright, so continuing work on the 99 Kia Sportage. Got an exhaust leak, and so I pulled the heat shield off, and that's what I found. And that covers, I'm not sure it goes around the back, but it covers the entire front side or the outside of it. So in my wisdom, I've decided I'm going to try and TIG weld this, but mainly as a experiment, and they are available at like 175 bucks. So I'm going to get going and pull this out, clean it up, and I had some rod for that. I may have to pick some up tomorrow, but I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get this fixed, just to see if it's possible to repair one of these, or for me to repair it. I'm sure other people could, but with cast iron, it's it's hit and miss, even for those that have done it successfully. And being an exhaust manifold, who knows? Getting ready to weld up this Kia exhaust manifold. So I got it grooved out. This crack does go all the way around back to here, so it goes all the way around. So there's only a little piece here that's not cracked. But since these are adjoining, hopefully this will hold in place well. I'll try and, I'm not sure if once I get going, I'll probably just keep going on one side and then move to the other. I don't know. So the plan is to use this cast arc stick and clean out the flux and TIG weld it. And I've done that before, just to test on a busted cast iron piece, and it actually worked out pretty well. So I'm kind of hoping for the best here. Never done an exhaust manifold before, so we'll see how that goes. But the last time I used this cast 99, and I think I had one stick. Oh, must have taken it out. Yeah, so I had one stick of that, and this is 3/32. They didn't have any more of this in 3/32. They had it in 1/8, and I didn't want to go thicker for this job. So I went ahead and picked up this stuff this morning, which is non-machinable cast iron repair. And this one does list saying it's more crack resistant, and this one doesn't say that. So, in theory, this one, could be better. I don't know, but it's basically a harder alloy that, not recommended that you machine it. If you do, use special tools, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to go ahead and clean these up. I got a burner over here. I'm going to put this on, heat up the whole thing, and then give it a go. All right, so there's the preheat. Alright, so I was welding, flipped my glove off to pick up a rod, and that's where it landed. Oh well, cheap glove anyway. So, got it on a burner over here to keep it warm. I've got a burn pile out back. I was thinking, I burned and I covered it with dirt to hold some heat. So I'm thinking I might go dig that up and see if it's warm enough to set it on top and just let it slowly cool down on the burn pile. I did get some cracking as I was welding. Can't remember exactly where. I think it was on the other side. So it was, I think the whole piece was cooling off too much, and probably should have put a torch on it, possibly up one of the tubes or up in here just to keep the heat up. And anyway, I saw the crack right at the edge where I'd stopped welding, so I went up and welded back down that and basically finished off, brought it over here, put it on the burner. I got it on low heat right now, but still pretty hot. So I'm gonna go check out that burn pile, see if I can make a nice spot to throw it, and leave it for a few hours and see what happens. So far so good, don't see any cracks now. Looks like it welded up pretty good. Time will tell, obviously. And if no cracks, I'll put it back in and see how it works. Alright, so here's the weld. Seemed to hold up just fine without cracking. Had it in the burn pile for a few hours, and I covered it, let it equalize, get it hot. Then I uncovered a little more. I kind of pulled it up and out and let it sit on top. Still got some heat to it, but it's not super hot. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty much cooled down now. So this is actually cooled off. So looks pretty good, really. I don't know. We'll see how it holds up in the rig. Hopefully everything mounts flush. But we'll see before too long. Alright, so I just threw this clip in here to be able to explain how it worked out. Went ahead and mounted it in the vehicle and heat cycled it several times before I put the heat shield on, let it cool down, and everything was great. I finished off the exhaust. I think what caused the original crack was there was the primary mount, a support for that between the exhaust manifold and the two converters. There's a mount just past the converters on the bottom that goes to the transmission. And it's a pretty solid mount. Well, that mount had broken, and it was a 2-tab wraparound kind of a deal. One tab had completely broken off, so I think that had settled and put weight on the exhaust manifold, and probably stressed it, causing the crack. Anyway, that was a possibility, so I ended up putting a new muffler on it and gaskets on the whole system, and it's quiet and smooth, and it's holding up just fine.